Well, howdy everyone. Today I want to talk about my resupply strategy for my PCT 2015 hike. This is going to be the first of a series of videos that I talk about what I've done to prep for the trip. I'm here at my folks' place. They're going to be sending out my packages. And you can see I have a ton of packages there. A ton of packages back there. In total, I have 29 resupplies. The resupplies range from 3 to 6 days. And yeah, I think it'll be good to just talk a bit about what goes in the pack, how I structured the whole strategy. So yeah, let's dig in and look into one of them. This is a 4-day pack. I'm sending them in these priority mail USPS large flat rate boxes. You can ship them over to yourself for free. I ordered 35. They cost, I think, $15 to $18 depending on how you send them, but for me, because I bought everything in bulk, and I think it ends up saving me a lot of money because food on the trail can be very expensive. So every box has breakfasts. So this is a pack of 4 individually packed breakfasts. They have a bag of dinners. Again, this is 4 individually packed dinners. They have olive oil and a hot sauce, often sriracha, to go with the dinners as a spice and calorie additive. They have a lot of these sort of water electrolyte thingies. They'll add flavor. They'll be good. And they have, I think it's salami. I've been a vegetarian the past 7 years, but for the trip I decided to take the plunge and just start eating meat again for the trip. I'll go back when I finish the trip, but this will be a nice little thing to have. Change up some food along the way. And these are snacks. Tons of snacks. This is 4 days worth of snacks. It sort of replaces lunch and then other whatever I need to make up for calories. The goal is to get 4,000 calories a day. So I'll talk a bit about how each dinner, breakfast, and snack per day need to add up to that. I'm gonna get so sick of these. I already know it because I thought that I sort of bought a lot of variety, but in the end it seems that every resupply has a lot of the same things. I don't know if I'll trade or if I just end up buying stuff along the way to add some variety, but we'll see about that. But that might be kind of annoying by the 5th month of eating Cliff Bars every day. I tried to avoid it, but didn't end up doing it. So let's start just going into breakfast. So again, this is a 4-day resupply, and the reason I packed it in a way where I have like 4 days of breakfast, 4 days of dinners, and 4 days of snacks instead of a single baggie with dinners, breakfast, and snacks is actually because I have a lot of snacks that in the snack bag. Let's say this gorp that I have adds up to much more than my daily amount of snacks that I need, and I don't want to have a resupply where I accidentally packed 2 gorp bags. So instead what I did, I have a snack bag for that, and that helps me make sure that I'm getting a good variety of different snacks throughout each resupply. So in a breakfast bag, I have a lot of these Carnation instant breakfasts stuff. All of them have like powdered milk, so that adds up to around 500 calories. I have 2 Carnation bags per breakfast. So that's 500 calories. It has a decent amount of protein for the resupplies. I also have Pop-Tarts. That's just nice, easy. They're really easy to. They're easy and they're cheap. Other resupplies have granola or they might have oatmeal. I didn't want that much oatmeal because it just making oatmeal in the morning just isn't my jam. But the goal is to have 500 calories in breakfast per day per resupply. So that's what we have here. Then each dinner, the goal is to have 1,000 calories in dinner. So here we have a bunch of different dinners. One of them is ramen. I add two things of ramen, one thing of like 1 or 2 servings of TVP and texturized vegetable protein, a lot of freeze-dried veggies. The ramen pockets already have their own spices. That's gonna be a sweet meal for me. And those don't go, I don't get bored of those actually. These ones are instant rice. I have these Harmony House Food soup and chili mixes that I bought. And then I add TVP and spices. I tasted them, they taste pretty good. With sriracha and stuff, I'm sure they'll be really good. So that's pretty good. Here I have a bunch of, this is Idahoan, here let me get that to focus. Idahoan mashed potatoes. They have spices, they have TVP. I'm gonna get super sick of them, so I'd actually only packed like 20 of them for the entire trip, but it just adds a bit more variety. And then I have these Knorr's Asian sides. I have a bunch of different types. This one's an Asian side. It's 750 calories. There's a decent amount of protein. So that's actually really nice and cheap meal. These cost like $1 a piece. You can buy them at a lot of Walmarts. When I add the olive oil is additive for all of these meals. The goal is to get it to be around 1,000 calories. So it'll be between 900 and 1,000 calories. So if you add it up so far, we have 1,500 for the breakfasts, another 500 calories for breakfast, 1,000 for dinners. So we're already up to 1,500. And again, the goal is to get to 4,000 calories per day. The salami, I'll have that as a snack, or I might cut it up and put it into individual dinners. That's going to add, they have different size packages. That's going to add an average of 300 to 400 calories as well per day. So at that point, we're actually talking about another, in our addition of breakfast, dinners, and salamis, now we're at almost 2,000 calories. What makes up the rest of the caloric needs are the snacks. And the snacks are awesome. I have these really nicely done packages. Most packages have, and I won't open it up because it's a hassle to repackage, but they have, here you see Gorp. These have like almonds, they have raisins and craisins and peanuts and coconut and chocolate chips. So those are really, really good. They taste really good too. They have, I don't know if you can make it out there, but that's like dried up fruits. So it's like mangoes and figs and stuff. They're really yummy. Resupplies also have granola, so that's gonna be really nice. And then a bunch of like snacks. So I have like some hot chocolate, some Cliff Bars, protein bars. I have these like Little Debbie cookies, which are probably nasty, packed with preservatives and stuff, but I wanted to add some variety, and they were cheap, and it adds up pretty fast. So yeah, so that's a 4-day resupply. For 5-day resupply, you can still fit in the large flat rate box. You might need a bigger Ziploc for snacks. I also, what I do is essentially for 5 days and up, I add a bag of peanut butter, or not a bag, like a container of peanut butter or Nutella, and that helps to sort of make up a lot of the calories. The other thing to note is that I have these single day packs. So if I'm walking at a slower pace than I expect, I'm expecting to walk 20 miles a day. If I'm not making that pace, I'm going to need extra day packs of food to that will be sent with the pack. So if, let's say, I have a resupply to a location for 4 days, but I'm expecting that I'm actually going to need 5 days of food for that, I'm going to just ask that another day pack be included in that flat rate box. And yeah, that's generally the strategy. It's actually been a big process, a huge logistical process to really organize all this stuff. But ultimately, I think it's going to actually save me a lot of money, and I think I'm going to have a lot of quality food throughout the trip, which will be really nice. The last thing to note is that in the resupply boxes, I haven't yet packed them, but I have half-mile maps that also go in there. I have Yogi's Books town guides that have been cut out for the individual sections that are going to be sent with individual resupply boxes. Also, like a lot of like toothpaste and toothbrushes and all that other type of stuff that gets sent in resupplies as well. So that's the strategy. Yeah, hope that helps you guys figure out your strategy for your hike.